Okay. Okay, what's up, my tubers? Today we're gonna be trying the Starbucks fall menu, and
do you hear that?
It sounds kind of
spooky
in the distance there. Do you know what that must mean? Cue the music. Okay, so welcome back. It is year 2 of my spooky spooktacular. We're getting really spooky here. And just like last year, I am going to be trying the best, spookiest, most Halloween treats that I can find because
I'm a big back, I'm a fat.
This is just what I do with my free time, so we might as well record it and put it on the internet. Today I have 3 different drinks for us to try and 2 different sweet tweets. Starbucks does have more fall stuff than that, but I just felt like I was gonna get bored trying it. And also, who wants to watch a 30-long-minute video of me eating and drinking? I certainly don't want to edit it, so we're gonna keep this short and concise. I got the weird stuff, the new stuff.
Things I've never had.
Okay, so first up for our drinks, we have a hot one. This is the Pecan Oat Milk Cortado. I'm not usually a big... Somebody's texting me. I'm not usually a big fan of oat milk drinks. It's just not my thing. I do like dairy-free things, dairy alternatives. Oat milk was just never the one I went for back when I was vegan, but I wanted to order this the way it came, so I did order it with the oat milk. I actually went ahead and ordered extra of the Pecan Oat Milk cold foam that comes on top of this because
I feel like that's what makes this drink.
So let's just get a little bit extra of it, a little bit extra of the
flavor.
Why not? So a cortado is basically just like a bunch of shots of espresso with
cold foam,
as far as I'm understanding it. I think I just said cold foam, by the way.
This is not cold foam.
It's a hot drink.
It's steamed milk.
It's who cold foam wishes she could be. I got extra steamed milk on this bad boy. So the Pecan Oat Milk Cortado, according to Starbucks, is 3 ristretto shots of their blonde espresso. They mix into that some of their pecan syrup, and then they top that with some of their pecan oat milk hot foam. It also has some crunchy bits on top. You can see that when the lid's off. This reminds me of one of the drinks I got for Christmas. I don't know what it was called, but it definitely had similar flavor profiles. I'm getting this done first so that way it doesn't get cold because I am sweating. It is kind of warm out here, but
the ice drinks have ice. They're gonna stay icy.
it tastes like espresso. I just can't tell if it's good espresso.
You're telling me an oat made this milk from his ball sack?
Because that's what this tastes like. This tastes like milk from an oat's
nutsack.
Like right at the end, there's something good to it and it makes you come back to it. And I kind of hate that. I hate when drinks do that. It's also making me sweat because it is actually still summer. I just, you know, it's September, so that means that it's spooky season, it's fall time.
I'm a white girl, I'm really in my element here.
I don't think I'd order it again. I don't know how to explain this, but it kind of just tastes like dry milk. Like if I took powdered milk and I put it in my mouth and then I let it get kind of liquidy, like from the saliva in my mouth. And it's not terrible, it's got a sweetness to it, like maybe the sweetness of my saliva.
But why am I paying for it?
Oh, I just got a crunchy bit. Hang on. Oh. Okay. Brother, that's what it's all about, is the crunchy bits. Those pecan crunchy bits. Sticks in my teeth. Really good for the cavities. I don't know though, even with that crunchy topping, I'm only gonna give this like a 3.5 out of 10. It's fine. I could make it at home, but like I wouldn't.
Hi! Am I allowed to do this?
Yeah, I literally, it's like, wait, that looks like just pretty, wait, that looks like Goofy on top of there.
Wait!
Those are the same stickers on the back of her car. Looks good.
Are you going home?
Yeah.
That was so crazy.
I can't believe we just saw my soulmate here.
I mean, it's not that surprising considering I'm literally
Parked in her work parking lot right now.
because it's like the emptiest parking lot near the Starbucks that I went to, but
My baby girl!
my baby gal, my bee money. I love that woman so much, and I really hope that we can get her on the channel more. I'm gonna get back to what I was just doing, but if you want to see videos of us being goobers together, I'm gonna link those here. Okay. Back to the Starbucks. This is the pumpkin spice cream-based Frappuccino. You can also get it with espresso in it, but I decided that I wanted to get a beverage without any coffee in it because that cortado had 3 shots of espresso in it, and I also have another drink that I got that I think has some caffeine in it, mainly because... Okay, let me know in the comments if this happens to you,
But when I drink coffee with caffeine in it, it makes my pee smell really bad.
and I drink a lot of water to compensate, so don't say that I just need to drink water.
I drink a lot of water.
So I'm cutting caffeine. This is the cream-based Frappuccino. I also went ahead and I added a caramel drizzle. When I first got this, when they first handed it to me, it looked so good. And now that I'm thinking about it, I forgot to take a picture. I only got B-roll of it, but
Like,
to the girl in the back that made this, like,
can I suck it?
because like I think Andrew would let me. I think he would understand because like what she did for me.
She deserves somebody to get on their knees.
I need to stop talking and drink this because I can see that it's melting. I also added caramel drizzle on top and I added cinnamon on top. So if you want it to look like this, you need to add those. This. I think this just changed my life. Listen, I know that everything is a story with me. But when I was a little kid and I lived in Florida, I would come up to Pennsylvania sometimes to spend time with my mom's family because they lived up here. And my one aunt, she would kind of be like our mom while we would be up here because I have a cousin that's like the same age as me. So like, it was just a logical thing to do if we were going to come up here without my mom. And that aunt
Love.
Starbucks. Like, she was the cool girl, the original cool girl. She had like the cool cell phone. She would get a Starbucks. She drove a purple Jeep. Like, she was that girl. She would get us the Starbucks cream-based Frappuccinos. And I haven't had one of these probably since I was 4 or 5 years old. But that's what it's taking me back to. It's so delicious. There used to be a coffee chain around here, and I think it's still a thing, just not around here, called the Coffee Beanery. And they used to make Frappuccinos that tasted really good like this. Like, hands down, this is one of the best Starbucks Frappuccinos I've had in probably 10 years. And I don't know if it's because it's cream-based or if
They were back there doing witchcraft to make this.
I need to go back in the drive-thru and get that girl's number, because if she can make this,
What else can she do?
and she liked me back. She put a smiley face on my drink. I know I need to tell you what this tastes like, and I haven't yet, and I've just drank half of it. This tastes like liquid pumpkin pie mixed with the best vanilla milkshake that you've ever had, mixed with caramel drizzle. Because I added the caramel drizzle, but like, it's a very important part. If I ever have to have my jaw wired shut, can somebody please make sure I have this fed to me through a tube on Thanksgiving? I need to move on, but this is a 10 out of 10. You need to go order this immediately. Our last spooky beverage for the day is going to be the iced pumpkin cream chai. I don't really like tea, and I don't think I like chai tea. I know that that's just a type of tea, but I do think that some people that don't like tea do like chai tea.
I just don't think I'm one of those people.
But this is the new drink. This is the big thing. I didn't want to seem biased. I wanted to give her fair chance. I do like that it has the pumpkin cream cold foam on top. That was something that I really wanted to have an excuse to get this video. I didn't want to get just a regular pumpkin spice iced latte because I'm going to get one of those from Dunkin' when I go there. Spoiler alert, we'll be doing that video sometime in October because they
Suck.
and don't release all of their Halloween stuff until like October 13th. But I'll be there. I'm not sure if I'm going to like this or not. I think one time one of my friends gave me a free like latte chai hybrid thing and I did really like it, so maybe this will be similar. I'm just scared,
Me very scared.
especially coming after that Frappuccino. This
She got big shoes to fill.
size 15s to be exact. You'd be scared if you saw it. Why does that taste like my mom's attic? And I'm not saying that in a bad way. This tastes like the Halloween bins in my mom's attic. You can't convince me there's not a scented pine cone in here.
There's at least one scented pine cone blended into this beverage.
That is so oddly satisfying. That is like the forbidden potion.
The forbidden witch's nectar.
I can't believe I like that. For the record, it's not good. It tastes like a candle. Like, it tastes like the inside of a witch's
Butt crack.
but I'm kind of vibing with that. It's spicy in a way. If you've ever lit like a witch's brew candle, the taste of it kind of reminds me of like the smell of a witch's brew candle, which back when I was in high school, I used to go to Yankee Candle and I would clearance buy a bunch of their shits, especially around Halloween. And my favorite scent was their black witch's brew candle. Yo, I would get my ass beat for burning that in my dad's house.
Come on, it'll be just like the old days. Remember when I used to beat your ass over the creamed corn?
Yeah, I remember.
And I would still do it. Like, my dad worked until 4 or 5 and I would get off the bus at 2. I would still burn it. He'd beat my ass every day. I would burn it for like half an hour. He'd come home
What's that smell?
and then I'd start getting my ass beat.
Yeah, I remember.
But that's what this tastes like, and no one's here to beat my ass, and I kind of love it because it's like, it's also confined to the cup. He would have loved this too because he wouldn't have had to smell it.
It's confined to its receptacle.
I don't think I would ever order this again because it doesn't like punch you in the face the way that a coffee does, the way that an iced latte would with that espresso. It's missing some body, but it's also really good. It kind of tastes like coffee's little brother, coffee's like little baby brother that's in the high chair.
And I'm okay with that.
I'm fine with that. I'm gonna give this a 6.5 out of 10. I would give it more, I think, if it had a shot of espresso mixed in there, which like, somebody let me know if that's a thing you can do, but it's still really good. And
we're getting a, excuse me, a slight increase in...
Okay, she did just make me belch. But I don't even like tea and I'm giving it a 6.5 out of 10. So I'm just saying if you like tea, you might like this. I just touched the muffin. And why did it feel like that? Why is it slimy? It feels like I just stuck my hand into one of those mystery boxes they do around Halloween where they put like the peeled grapes or the spaghetti or like your grandma's ass cheeks in there.
Grandma's ass cheeks.
Your school didn't do that? I don't know what I just touched, but hang on. Okay. I see what happened. I touched her moist spot, her soft spot, and you know what? They do say that with infants you shouldn't touch their soft spot, and she is, like, I think she was just born, she's a newborn, so that's my fault. Do you know what this looks like? Why does this look like the muffin from Fairly Odd Parents, the one that the monkey was obsessed with? Like, do you know what I'm talking about? Where they'd be like, oh,
I wish for.
and their wish would come true? Tell me this does not look like the magic muffin from Fairly Odd Parents, from Timmy Turner.
Bruh.
I was planning on trying the apple croissant instead of this, because I don't get Starbucks very often and that sounded really seasonal to me. But then I googled it and apparently that's not a seasonal item anymore. At one point it was, like if I made this video 2 years ago, we'd be great, we'd be in the running. But she's like a regular item now, so I wanted to get something seasonal, that's why we're going with this muffin. This is the pumpkin cream cheese muffin. When I got her, she was toasted. I don't know that she's necessarily toasted at this point. She's warm because my car is warm, but like that's the best I can say for her. She smells like pumpkin bread, which I feel like is a good sign because she should probably taste like pumpkin bread. It'd be great if she did. I don't usually like when they put this cream cheese slough inside of a muffin though. I know it's supposed to taste like a cheesecake, but like that's not cheesecake, that's cream cheese slough. That came from the cream cheese's parts that I'm not supposed to say on this channel, and now I have to eat it. Like gabagool. Let me just undress her for you real quick. I don't want to get demonetized before I get monetized, but I mean, this is spicy. I think I'm just gonna take a big bite off the top because I want to get into the cream cheese. Okay. Let me focus on getting this down for a second, hang on. That was actually and genuinely so bad. It just made me gag so hard that I got pieces of it on my windshield. And I'm not gonna show you that because it's pretty disgusting. And not even just like in a my kind of humor way is it disgusting, like it's genuinely
Foul?
I didn't like that. It wasn't very good to me. There's not really many redeeming qualities. It smells really good, and the texture was really good too, actually. It's moist, it's fluffy yet dense, it's everything you normally want a muffin to be, but then there's this flavor. I don't know why, but it tastes like I just bit into a bag of trash. And then you hit this freaking cream cheese texture and it's like, so I'm biting into trash, and not only is it trash, but it's like wet, gooey trash, and there's juices coming out. And they're creamy juices? Me no yike. They sell a lot of these too. This comes back every year. Yeah, I'm giving that like a 1 out of 10. It gets 1 point because it did have a really good texture and it smelled really good. And again, it looked like the magic muffin from Fairly Odd Parents, which is like
Kinda cool.
But that tasted like ass and I'm never gonna recover from what just happened to me. So 1 out of 10. I have wanted to get one of these
Secretly?
for a very
Very.
long time now. I mean, like, come on, man. The resemblance is uncanny, dude. Rocket Raccoon, you have nothing on this man. I never let myself get one of these because I'm kind of a Starbucks hater in real life because it is so expensive and like they don't treat their employees that great and like just a lot of things.
I have wanted him for so long.
Every time I would see him, I'd be like, no, I'm not buying him. I'm not giving them the money for him. He's too expensive. He's not worth it. They don't taste that good. And it's true. Their cake pops are not normally that good in my opinion. I don't see what the hype is, but please look how cute he is. And could I make a whole 24 of him for the price I just paid for one of him? Yes. But do I feel like doing it?
No.
I actually have no idea what flavor he is. I do think it's funny that they consider him to be like a fall item. Like, what about us screams fall, my brother? Are you saying that we're into witchcraft? Are you making assumptions because of our style? Because we're punk alt baddies? Please don't talk to me or my son ever again. Well, I guess there is only one way to find out whether he's chocolate or vanilla, and that's to bite into him. Curious if he's all cake or if, like, there's some marshmallow bits up here. If he was in Disney, if he was made by the rat, these would be marshmallows, but I'm thinking it's gonna be cake the whole way through. He vanilla. Okay. What the f***? Can somebody please explain to me why vanilla Starbucks cake pops literally taste like cornbread dipped in chocolate? But not just like cornbread. Like cornbread that a little kid rolled in their hand for 3 hours, made a snowman out of it, and then they dipped it in white chocolate. I was really hoping this was gonna be chocolate. I killed him for nothing. Like,
Now he's a half-wit, and for what?
Starbucks, yet again, I'm giving your vanilla cake pop a 0 out of 10. You need to work on it, you need to reflect, you need to grow. Like this,
That's foul.
I don't know how you're serving this. I don't know how kids keep buying it and going gorilla over it. Maybe there's drugs in it. I don't know. Y'all need to workshop this. You can keep it, I don't want it. Okay, that is everything I bought to try for this week. Overall, like, it was okay. Whenever I do a video like this from Starbucks, I'm always left really underwhelmed because so much of their stuff is such a waste of money. But I still feel really spooky, like happy fall, y'all. I will be back next week with something else spooky for you guys. I don't know where we're going next week yet. I haven't like figured that out. I have to do some planning, some searching for what's coming out, but we will be doing something else spooky, and that's gonna take us all the way through to Britsgiving. So I will see you guys there. Bye. See ya. Got a blast. That was such a hard shot to get. Holy cat.